Hello and welcome to this video tutorial on how to use the features of the RepTool by auditors. This is the third video tutorial in which we want to show you how to look at RepTool reports and get data for audits. You may also have a look at the other video tutorials which we have put together for auditors for their quick information about the RepTool. Please remember that at our website under WF-RepTool.org you may find quite some information about the RepTool and its features. Here you will also find the demo version, which I will use to explain the RepTool features to you. You may open the demo version like explained in other videos by simply clicking the picture. If you want to check or use a report of a treatment operator, he shall open the RepTool under his access. You will see his company name under the login information. Another option is that you will get access to the RepTool reports under your name via the RepTool administrator or the WE system for whom you act. In this case, the administrator has to provide a password and login to you. Or don't let us forget the option that you or your company may buy a RepTool license. In this case, you may use the option of downloading and uploading reports. Please see the purchase information at our website on this. You may select the report you want to check by simply clicking a symbol like explained in the other videos. A few hints on controlling a RepTool report. When I have to check a report, I all the time start with first fractions and look if first fractions are plausible and complete for the WE input category. Then I go to final and look if 100% are achieved. If these 100% are not achieved, I go to the overview and look for missing data with red frames or wrong data with red shades. Please see the other video tutorial on reports and features for this. If 100% are achieved, I go to the details. For this detail check, I go through the report and check the use of the fractions or components used in the report. For this, please look at the other video tutorials we have provided. Most of the time you will have to work with complete reports, so let's go on with this. One of the core results of a RepTool report is the recycling and recovery rates achieved. These recycling and recovery rates you will see first under calculation. A menu point under which the final fractions achieved are already shown with the classification of use in the final technology. See the columns for reuse of appliances, reuse of components, recycling, other material recovery, energy recovery, thermal disposal, and other disposal, here landfill disposal. If you find entries in the 3 question remark column, this use of the fraction has not been allocated to recycling, recovery or disposal. At the end of this list, you will find the recycling and recovery rates achieved. You may compare these results with your experience values or with target values given for the WE input material. A feature to insert sampling results and to calculate target rates for mixed WE is foreseen in the RepTool, but it is sleeping at the moment and waiting for its need. At this calculation page, you still see the underlined final fractions, what means that you may jump to this fraction to the treatment of page, where you might continue with checking the source of data information or similar. Under Analyze, the final fractions, respectively their classification, are already summed up. As presetting, you will find data aggregated to the components of the fractions as aluminium, copper, iron, and so on in total weights. At the end of this list, you will see the total for the classification in weight and percentage, and the recycling and recovery rates are given. You may also see these results in percentage. Just click this percentage button and search, and you will see these results. You may compare those values with your experience data, and you may see quickly if data are plausible. These figures may also be used to compare results of batch data with annual data, or to compare results of different operators. By simply using the Group By option output fraction and declick component and search again, you will come to the list of aggregated final fractions. By adding the acceptor and search, you will get a list of final fractions split to the points of delivery. Now we shall come to the question how you may get data for your audits. First of all, you may download the overview, the final fractions, or the calculation. The calculation may be further distinguished between the model classification done by the WE Forum or any national classification entered individually for this report. You may download these data as PDF files, for example, to use the download of the overview for the site visit to check downstream documentations, or the Excel files for your further use, for example, to insert data to any audit reports. Just use the download option given at each of these menu points. For remarks from controller, please see the separate video. Under the Analyze menu option, you may select database entries you want to see. Just use the filter options given, or click the tick boxes on data you want to see. Use the search button and you will get information provided as you ask them. Here there is no download option provided, but you may mark the data you want to use, do a copy and insert them to an Excel file. Of course, you will format it. Now you may work with these data for whichever purpose you need them. One option you might need is that you want to focus on the point of delivery of WE fractions classified as hazardous waste. Just click the hazardous only tick box, use the search button, and you will get the selection of final fractions classified as hazardous waste. For example, add the technologies used and you will get an overview in this. Another example. For the case that you want to focus on the main relevant fractions from the share of total input, I want to show you one more feature of the RepTool. Go to the overview and use the tick box Sort by % of the total input, and you will get all output fractions of treatment sorted according to the share of total input. Take care all the time from first fractions sorted down to fractions achieved. If you want to work with a long list of RepTool reports, use the plus and minus symbol to hide and unhide subfractions. Here for the headline or here for the fractions. For today, I hope that I could tell you something helpful for your work. For any feedback to this tutorial or any questions, please use the Contact Us feature at our website. Thank you and goodbye.